Welcome back to Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and right now we're going to get straight into our explosive penny stock watch list, starting here with TSNPD. So we had a solid day today, Friday, to close out the week. We were up 11.68%, and so we are actually holding a new level of support. So today we see lows of about $2.75, and so once we got that back test and we bounced off, this did confirm for us a solid level of support. So anytime you get an opportunity to grab shares at this level 285 or less, I do think that is a solid opportunity to buy. And so when we had our first drop off in price, this was a level that we treated as support, and now we are treating it as support again. And so we get this line here because we got rejected here when we were running up. And so I did kind of create this larger bull flag that we're trading in that does go until about April. And so if we continue to trade in this channel, we do want to see a conclusion or a bigger move here. And now do remember that we have our ticker change here on the 26th of March. And so if that does lead to more bullish news, that does seem like a perfect opportunity and a perfect pattern for a really nice run up. And so that is the current pattern that we are kind of anticipating here for Humble Stock, and it lines up very nicely with the date of the ticker change. And so I'm very excited about following this stock. I feel like anytime you can load up on this stock, you should. Next stock of the day here, we're looking at SNDL on the 30-minute time frame. And so today we actually traded below our 50 SMA, but we recovered very quickly, which was great to see here on SNDL. We are still below our key level of resistance, and until we get back above this point, we are still bearish here on SNDL. But it was great to see that we had some nice buying come in here above our 50 SMA, but we are still going to be patiently waiting here to see if we can get back above this level of resistance. Next stock of the day, we're looking at IGEN on the 30-minute time frame. So IGEN had a pretty volatile day as well. We tested lows today about a penny, and so when we tested that low, we did come right back up and we did close the day above our 50 SMA. And so we've had about 3 interactions here with our 50 SMA, and we have been holding above. So that is extremely bullish for me in the short term. I do want to see a test of this line of resistance here at around 0.128, and then maybe even a back test here of about 0.14. And so if we can get that, I think we will start to get the ball rolling. But until we get above this uptrend line of resistance, we are still short-term bearish here on IGEN. We really need to break this point. And so hopefully we can get that on Monday. Our MACD does look like it's starting to make its way up. So very interested to see how this one trades next week. We had a solid day to close out the week, but overall we have been in this downtrend, and I am still holding and I am still buying. Nothing really new here on IGEN. Solid day to close the week. Next stock of the day, we're looking at HIGHT on the 30-minute time frame. So another tough day here on HIGHT, down 8.11%. We did actually break our level of support. So we had support here at around 70 cents, 69 cents actually, and then we did close below it, and we did actually get rejected to close the day. So that was actually a little bit bearish in my opinion. So I did wish we closed above that point, but we didn't. And so anytime you get an opportunity to buy the dip on HIGHT, I highly recommend it. I do believe this stock has the solid fundamental basis and an emerging market that is only going to get bigger and stronger. And there's so many bullish points that I can make for HIGHT. And so if we happen to get lucky and get down to this point on our 50 SMA, I would see this as a great buying opportunity to average down and load up on the dip. And that's my plan here. I am kind of just waiting to see how we play out in the short term. If we make our way back to our 50 SMA and we get a nice bounce, I will be loading on that dip. Because this company just came out with some strong financials, we're very bullish here on HIGHT. Next stock of the day, we're looking at Social Life Network. Solid day today, up 34%. We held our level of support. When we dipped down, we had some nice buying volume coming in to close the day off, and now we are extremely bullish. So we were waiting for Social Life Network to get above this point, and now we are above that point, and so we are bullish here on Social Life Network, one of the better penny stocks to own for the long term. Next stock of the day, we're looking at HCMC on the 30-minute time frame, and so we did close above our level of support, even though we had a nice little green day. We are still hugging our 50 SMA, and we are trading above it, so that actually is still very good price action on HCMC. Until we pull above this level of support though, we are still slightly bearish, and so we want to see the price action hold and stay above this support. And if we do, that becomes a very nice opportunity to buy bumped into HCMC. Next stock of the day, we're looking at ACDC on the 30-minute time frame, and a very solid way to close out the week. We closed above our uptrend, and so we actually had a low today of about 37 cents, and we made our way all the way back up to 52 cents. So that was extremely bullish that we closed above this line, and so the price action has been extremely volatile, and it's going to continue to be volatile. So there's actually a lot of opportunity to be trading stocks right now instead of buying and holding, and so that's kind of my strategy right now. Next stock of the day, we're looking at ASTI on the 30-minute time frame, only at 5.24%. We are still kind of in no man's land. We're trading below our pattern, and so until we get a better distinction, either a back test of this 50 SMA or trading above in this pattern, we are still bearish here on ASTI. Next stock of the day, we're looking at HYSR, and we actually had a really great opportunity, in my opinion, to buy up HYSR. We got a nice little almost interaction here with our 200-day SMA, but when we got to that point, you could see we had some buyers coming in. And so in general, anytime you can get any stock on a 200-day SMA, if you hold it long enough, you will make money on the stock, and that's just kind of how the game is. You want to buy a dip, and so if you're buying HYSR here at 19-20 cents, there should be no reason that you are not buying it in this 9 cents range. And so we did get a test of this 200-day SMA, and so this is a very nice opportunity to get into HYSR. Next stock of the day, we have FERN Corp. So FERN actually exploded today 62%, and so we did close yesterday below our 200-day SMA, which was bearish, but then you could just see what happened today. We broke above our 100 and our 50, and now we are sitting above both. And so again, with FERN, we want to break this line of resistance. We've had a lot of price action that is telling us that it wants to do it, but has yet to explode. And so when we get to this point, we will be watching very closely on FERN because it's had a lot of rejections on this level of resistance. Next stock of the day, we're looking at MJNA on the 30-minute time frame. We had very beautiful price action to close out the week here on medical marijuana. We were up 23%, but you could see we were holding our 50 SMA very nicely, and then we just had a nice move to the upside, and so this was a very nice opportunity to be buying the dip on MJNA. Next stock of the day, we're looking at SPLIF on the 30-minute time frame. So we closed out the day above our 50 SMA, so that is solid to see. Our 50 is still crossing over, and I do believe at these prices for SPLIF stock, you can get a solid run up to at least 3 cents. And so when that will happen, I can't guarantee you that, but the levels we're trading at and the technical movements that we're having, I do believe at the very least we will eventually get back to this 3 cents range. And so that is about 100% return on your investment. And so remember, trade tactically, not with hope. And so just on a technical basis, we do see that type of upside here for SPLIF sometime in the future. There you guys have it. That was our quick little update on all the explosive penny stocks that we are watching. We had a solid rebound day today to close out a stressful week. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like. We are on that road to 10K subs. So if you made it to this point, feel free to hit that subscription button. This is Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and I will see you guys in the next one.